Every day is a nightmare now. My wife and I have family in Minneapolis. They're afraid to take their kids to school. They're afraid to go to work. And I can only imagine how people who aren't white feel about this.
Let's go to late night quote unquote comedy. Stephen Colbert, a man who makes $16 million for a show that loses about $100 million a year. Pretty good gig if you can get it. Who will be out of a job soon, thankfully. Here he is with comedy.
Today, more than half of Americans are digging out from a massive winter storm. Freezing temperatures from Texas all the way up to Maine. We can all agree, ice. Now,
what a bunch of losers. What a bunch of losers. Can you go back to the applause for a second? Just these applauding, I always say it's
today,
like these applauding
guys.
heels. And look at them. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look, and they're all white. Every single one of them is white and well-dressed in LL Bean or Banana Republic or whatever. And just F ice. Like, okay, all of you, how about each one of you take an illegal in and let them share a room with your daughter? But you guys don't want to actually do good, right? You want to pretend you're doing good. And Jimmy Kimmel, you want to rake in the millions while you literally instigate the revolution that will have someone like you on the guillotine too. Yes, it'll have someone like me there first, but they're coming for you too. Or not Jimmy, I called him Jimmy Kimmel because here's Jimmy, that was Stephen Colbert. It doesn't even matter. They're just wearing a skin suit. It's the same robot beneath both of them. Anyway, here's Kimmel with more of comedy.
Every day is a nightmare now. My wife and I have family in Minneapolis. They're afraid to take their kids to school. They're afraid to go to work. And I can only imagine how people who aren't white feel about this. Can we agree that peaceful protesters, including moms driving SUVs on their way back after dropping their 6-year-old off at school, and a nurse who stepped in to protect a woman from harm, don't deserve to be shot dead in the street by the people we are paying to protect us? Can we agree on that?
He just lied. He just absolutely lied. The woman parked her car in the middle of the street to block traffic. That is illegal, having nothing to do with ICE or immigration or deportations or anything else. If anyone watching this, if you just picked the street in front of your house or a main thoroughfare or anywhere, and you just parked in the middle, you just had your reasons, you would be taken away by the police. She then also tried to drive over an ICE officer. So it's just profoundly absurd. And also, of course, he makes it about race, that if, people weren't white, imagine how scared they'd be. And he's telling me that what are you talking about, Jimmy Kimmel? You have relatives in Minnesota who are afraid to leave the house. First off, that's a lie. But even if that was true, you might have a mentally ill relative. I actually would believe that. So you've got some mentally ill Kimmel wandering around Minnesota who's afraid to, well, they're not wandering. They're just up in the attic hiding. Are they illegal? Because unless they're illegal, they have nothing to be hiding from. Unless you're saying they're out there afraid to leave because the streets have been taken over by anarchists. That might be a reason, because they were going to go to Starbucks and they had some lunatic throw something at them. That might be. Anyway, here he is with crocodile tears.
And to the people of Minneapolis, to the Preddy family and the Good family, and these people who were looking out for their neighbors, we want you to know that we are with you and you are not alone.
Give them some cash, man. How much are you going to give? You're worth a ton of money. Give them some cash. The fake crying. Guys, I'm on air for a living, right? After Charlie died, it was extremely, you remember what it was like. I was as raw and real as I could possibly be. And maybe there was once or twice where I was the tiniest bit choked up, but you can fake it. These people are actors. That's what they are. What is he crying about right there? What is he crying about? How come you don't cry about this? You know what this is? These images? This is a small selection of young, beautiful girls who are all dead right now. Laken Riley, Jocelyn Ungari, Rachel Morin, who is the mother of, I think, 5 children, Kayla Hamilton, Kate Steinle, Molly Tibbetts, Sarah Root, Lisbeth Medina, Megan Boz, Maria Pleats. These are, look at them. You don't care about them. You don't cry about them. So what is really going on here? Why do you guys not care about them? You don't shed one tear. You don't mention them once or anything else. And then when people break the law and attack law enforcement and cause chaos on the streets, you're crying. You sack of poop. Kids like poop these days. It's a lot of poop jokes around here. So you sack of doo-doo. Balance of Nature's whole health system makes it easy to get a wide variety of whole foods and ingredients into any daily routine, and it truly stands apart from other supplements. The system's designed for versatility. The fiber and spice blend mixes smoothly into drinks and adds a warm, aromatic depth from its natural spices. The fruits and veggies capsule can be taken as is or opened and added to smoothies. Each serving delivers 47 ingredients made from 100% real whole fruits, vegetables, spices, and fibers, including mango, pineapple, wild blueberries, spinach, kale, turmeric, and more. Right now, Balance of Nature is offering a special Christmas and New Year's promotion. Get 50% off the whole health system for life. Simply visit balanceofnature.com to claim it. It's a powerful way to support overall wellness with real whole food nutrition every day. My buddy Adam Carolla, who has been subjected to living around Hollywood elites his entire life and actually did a show with Jimmy Kimmel, where Jimmy Kimmel was often in blackface, mocking black people. Sometimes he would pretend he was a Latina maid and all sorts of other stuff. Here he is on Fox explaining that perhaps Hollywood should sit this one out.
Hollywood should sit this one out. You idiots were just wrong with COVID like 10 minutes ago. Remember? For 4 years, they were wrong with COVID. For 4 years, they were wrong with Russiagate, Hunter Biden's laptop, Joe Biden's sharp man. That guy could do a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Remember all that? That was all out of you, Hollywood. So maybe you guys are wrong about stuff on occasion. Your batting average is horrible. So why don't you just shut up and sit one out?
No, they can't.
Might I will text Carolla at our next commercial break and ask him to send this clip directly to Kimmel, because if there was anyone that should shut up now, it's Kimmel. You lying, crocodile tear-having buffoon. You show the girls again for just a second. Why do you guys not care about these people? Why do you care more about hordes of people, some of whom might just be fine, who decided to illegally come to this country? You care about them, and to be quite honest, you care about the murderers and the rapists more than the girls who were murdered and raped. That is a fact.